Tooth shit right here. Hey.
Yo, it's your boy B Bond.
Yo, it's your boy Bryce B, my nigga.
Welcome to another episode of Smoke and Sip.
Alright, bro, man.
He said, Dad, you gonna be YouTube famous? I was like, I'm trying.
Try. Nigga got his shirt off, got the titties out. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Brandon.
Dude, you know what I mean? Ladies love labor. Oh.
Hell no, y'all gotta tune into the video if y'all just listen to the audio. Brandon just shook his titties for the ladies. But man, let's go ahead and get into some shit, man. I know we got a list of stuff to get through. Y'all gotta give us room to grow. We still improving. You know, I'm 32, Brandon. You 34, 35 at this point?
Nigga, 34.
34. So, we slowly getting better and trying to improve ourselves, but it's gonna take time. You gotta give us some time.
I feel you. Well, we living up to the name today, Smoke and sip, sip and smoke. Mm-hmm. Bryce got his blunt going, you know what I'm saying? Buchanan in the cup, I feel me? You feel me? Even though it's early in the day, it is what it is. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's get into the shits, nigga. What you want to pop off with first? Let's see. We got Harvey Weinstein. We got the fight, nigga. We got.
Let's go ahead and knock that fight out the way, man. Cause that shit got me mad. Now I told you the day before the fight. I told you this nigga got the flu. I just read a report that said this nigga got the flu. So I knew right there he might get beat. But man,
here's the deal, man. This man got knocked the fuck out.
Bro got embarrassed, my nigga.
He got embarrassed. All the ancestors.
The whole race of people, man.
All our ancestors looking at him like, what's going on? I mean, you had Fury looking like he was like the top heavyweight in the world or something. I don't know what was going on.
In there showboating and shit on my man.
He was showboating. He licked the blood off that nigga's butt.
Yeah, man. That's embarrassing. He embarrassed us.
Yeah. Well, did you read yesterday? He went on ahead and posted on social media and contacted ESPN and stuff like that. He wants his rematch clause. Said that the costume that he wore down to the ring was 45 pounds and it weakened his legs.
Gave his legs. No, that fucking punch to the head weakened your legs, nigga. You see how he looked at the ref after he got hit like,
hey, you see all that? Like he said, get the strap.
Bro, he ain't know what hit him. That nigga was down on the ground looking like he got hit with something illegal. Nah, nigga, that was a fist.
Back of your head. You ain't ready. I gotta give him the Fury though. He came ready though.
He came ready. And you could tell at the beginning, like before the fight and shit, he was all in videos dancing, and you could tell he was on his game, bro. He came there to knock that nigga out. That's
what he did,
bro. I can't believe it. Hurt my feelings so bad. This big white fucking British dick looking motherfucker looked like a big old dick. Knocked my nigga out.
Yeah, but that just goes to show you in boxing, man. I mean, you could equate this to life. You can't be no one-trick pony, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go in there, especially being a black man. You know what I mean? You got to be better than everybody else. Hone your craft, man. I mean, we all stronger than everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But you can't just go out there trying to knock somebody out every time.
Bro. And then on top of that, you knew you was sick. So you came in, you could tell like the punches he was throwing, he really was just trying to knock him out. Like wasn't no boxing or no game plan at all. Like you could tell that nigga was done for from the very beginning.
So yeah, I mean it is what it is, but hopefully Tyson Fury and Wilder 3 is a lot better than
hopefully
part 2.
So, man. Hopefully so. Hopefully you get his shit together.
This is what makes you wish that Mayweather go ahead and come back and fight again, because at least his fights last the whole 12 rounds. Like, jeez.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But what you want to go ahead and get into this serious stuff next, man?
For the Kobe.
Nah, man, we gonna save Kobe for a minute because I ain't trying to cry on the video.
Gotcha.
We gonna talk this Harvey Weinstein. You peeping?
Oh yeah, I did peep some of that. The thing that tripped me out about it, this nigga walked in on the walker Walked down standing straight up, boy.
Hey, he got rushed to the hospital last night too.
Yeah,
Talking about he was having
chest pain.
Yeah.
Chest pains, brother. Okay. Now, if he fuck around and die in prison or some shit, that tell you something.
Donald Trump.
Him and Epstein both fuck around and die in prison.
Donald Trump to set them boys up. That's what Agent Orange. I'm saying his name. Everybody just be dying. But nah, man. What I read about it though, like they didn't convict him of the major charges.
Yeah, he
like
just convicted of 2 charges.
Yeah, so I mean, he looking at as little as 5 years and as most as like 20 or something like that. I think, but you know, for me, you know, the man did it. At the end of the day, they had all that evidence. You know what I'm saying? They should have just gone ahead and threw him underneath the jail.
Oh,
but I bet you Oprah and Gail ain't gonna say nothing about him.
Hell no, bro. He gonna get a slap on the wrist, cause you know if he go to prison, he gonna they gonna make him tell on everybody, and he gonna put everybody business out there, and the elites or whatever of Hollywood and around the world are not having that shit. So he gonna get a slap on the wrist, and he be out of there within like a year, with on some probation type shit.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean, this Me Too movement is real. I'm glad to see justice was served somewhat, because I know, I mean, you got a daughter, nigga. You know what I mean? That's my goddaughter. At the end of the day, man, you know, I mean, you a girl dad.
Yeah, bro, I be that killed the nigga. Shit. Now, at a certain age, you know, you make your own decisions. You know, if you wanted to suck some dick to be in a movie, then you just wanted to suck some dick to be in a movie. But
wait, pause right there. Pause. Pause, nigga. Hey, what's that nigga? That Terry Crews.
Yeah.
All right, so you know, like when all this stuff was popping off and this, that, and other, you remember he was talking about men get Me Too too. You remember? Have you ever read anything on that?
Agent grabbed him by the penis.
Yeah. So, but
in front of his wife. In front of his wife.
But you 6'6", 250 some odd pounds. What man you know gonna grab you by the penis and you 260 pounds, 6'6", big ball black guy? You played in Friday After Next as the enforcer. Man, you wanted it.
Sense, bro. And you know what the funny thing to me was that couldn't have been the first time it happened. Cause something made that agent think that shit was all right and he could get away with that shit.
I've read stories out there that he was out there doing some strange things for some change. You know what I'm saying? Just to get movie roles and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So this is common practice at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, I don't even know what to say about it. I wish a nigga would. I ain't even got no gun, nigga, but I manufacture one and put one right through your chest.
Man, in public, he should have got his ass beat for that. Off top, I wouldn't have cared because he talking about I would have went to jail and then I'm like, bro, that's assault. He assaulted you. If this nigga grabbed on your dick, that's self-defense at that point.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts. But you know, to all parties involved, you know, we make jokes and stuff like that. You know, for the victims, I'm happy that y'all were able to, you know, tell y'all story and not get bamboozled and things of that nature. And I'm happy that the jury made the right decision, man. Because we can't be out here, especially as men, we can't be out here just doing anything and everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Touching on these women. Get permission first. You know what I mean?
Man.
At the end,
nigga be thinking like Donald Trump. When you was famous, they just let you do it. They're like, nah, bro, that ain't the way. That ain't the way it works, brother.
Especially when you look like the way you look, and you think a woman really gonna let you just grab him by the pussy?
Man.
No, man, you can't do it. So, you know, to each his own. At the end of the day,
Lock him up.
Lock his butt up. Put him underneath the jail. Heart palpitations or not, let that lock him up.
He looked plenty healthy walking out that courtroom. He wasn't leaped over or nothing. Fuck that motherfucker.
Man, you know, this wasn't on our list, but we've never covered the end of Power.
Yeah.
We didn't cover it.
You did. Go ahead.
And you know, I'm fairly disappointed in 50.
Why you say that?
I'm disappointed, man. We've been telling this nigga for 3 years that we don't want to see Tyreek murk his daddy. We've been saying it. screaming it on Twitter, Instagram. We screamed loud enough, so loud that he even changed the theme song at one point in time. Why didn't you change the end of this show? Spoiler alert, if you ain't seen it, go watch it.
Man,
Tyreek killed his daddy.
that shit ended weeks ago. If you ain't seen it, I don't know what to tell you, my nigga. But it's 4 spinoffs coming out. That's why I think he did it like that, to keep everybody involved in the spinoffs and shit. But I really don't want a Tyreek spinoff, and I don't need to know what Tasha got going on in jail either. I didn't want a spinoff of her either.
Like giving everybody her pussy in jail, just like she did in the show.
They should have just wrapped up that whole family story. I would have liked to see the spinoff. I'm gonna enjoy the spinoff with Tommy and seeing them younger and shit like that. But I didn't need to see that's the story of that family keep going. I don't need to see that.
So there's a conspiracy theory out there floating around YouTube right now that Ghost ain't really dead, that he replaced the gun with rubber bullets and this, that, and the other. And like, you remember the scene where Tyreek is walking down the sidewalk and the ambulance speeds by? There's a shadow in the ambulance. And the video slowed it down ever so slightly, and it looked just like Ghost. Like he's looking at his son, and he about to mess with him the whole seat. That's why the spinoff is called Ghost.
Okay.
Got to mess with him the whole time.
Now, that'll be good. Now, I'll tune into some shit like that. He come back and get his revenge on that nigga. Right. I didn't really I ain't like Ghost as a character in the show anyway, just because the decisions that he made all throughout the season, it's like some stupid shit. Like, you making decisions based off a female. He's supposed to be this big time drug dealer and shit. It was just dumb decision making. But I understand that it's a soap opera, so it ain't gonna be realistic or nothing. But it seemed like he should have been caught seasons ago.
I kind of related to him in that sense, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was making his decisions based off of his first love that he never got over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so when she came back in his life, it threw him for a loop.
Well,
hopefully
they delve into that relationship a little bit more on the spinoff when they're younger. They kind of did at the end of the episode in the last season.
Yeah, so it looked like Angie went to school where he was trying to send his son to school. I mean, it all kind of came full circle at the end. Yeah. So, with Choate and all this and everything. So, I mean, I'm a peep a couple episodes when it come out this summer. But if it's whack, I'm turning it clean off because I don't want to see Tyreek. He wasn't even a gangster, and then all of a sudden know how to get rid of guns and this and that.
It's gonna have Mary J in it too, though.
And Method Man.
I might tune in and just see that ass, bro. Mary J.
She fine. I don't know what.
Bro, on that Netflix show she was in when she played the little agent.
The Umbrella Academy?
Umbrella Academy, bro. That ass, and every time she got a scene, they zoom right in on that. That motherfucker fat to the motherfucker.
Bro, boy, I'm trying to tell you. So, but yeah, I mean, that was off on our own little tangent and this, that, and the other. But let's get into this sad topic, man. I'm sitting at work yesterday. Totally forgot it was 2/24, man.
Yeah.
I get a text message, are you watching the Kobe thing? And I was like, what? And I looked at the count. I said, it is 2/24. Man, as soon as I turned it on, Beyonce singing, bro.
What's she saying?
Oh, she sang 2 songs. You gotta kiss me. And then she said, this is for Kobe. This is his favorite song. And then she started singing Halo.
Oh, Lord.
Bruh.
Everybody was crying.
Bruh. I'm sitting at work. Tears rolling down my face. People walking by. I got a cubicle now. I ain't got my own office. Because I ain't never in there.
Right.
Man, tears rolling. I got the Kleenex trying to block my eyes. She talking about Halo. Oh, man.
Oh, Lord,
she sang that with her heart, too. It came from the depths of her soul.
Oh, man. Since we talk about it, I want to talk about the Michael Jordan speech. I had made some disparaging comments on Michael Jordan talking about Kobe. You feel me? after seeing Mike, with the tears in his yellow jaundicey ass eyes, I gotta take my disparaging remarks about Mike back. I feel like he really fucked with Kobe, man. And
I loved him for real. I think he did.
Yeah, as much as I really don't fool too much with Jordan. After he left, I loved him while he was in the NBA, but after he left the NBA, I ain't fool with him too much. But after seeing him actually show some real emotion towards another black man that actually was trying to do some positive things, I gotta tip my hat to Jordan, you know. So that's all I wanted to say about it.
Yeah, I mean his comment. I mean, I felt it when he said when Kobe died, a piece of him died. I felt that.
Yeah.
So he gave a great speech. Shaq gave a great speech. Everybody was cussing like a motherfucker in that bad boy, but you know what I'm saying? It was great to see him celebrated the way that he was celebrated. I don't know how I feel about Rob Pelinka though. His speech was the only one that was a little.
I didn't see his. What did he say?
So I didn't know. I knew it was Kobe's agent. I didn't know it was his best friend like that. Like from what he was saying, they hung out and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And this, that, and other. And I guess the last text message that Kobe sent was to Rob Pelinka. And so, hold on, man. Little man over here making a bunch of noise. You know, he home with the flu today. Got 100-degree temperature. You know, influenza. Hey. But he said the last text message that Kobe sent was to him asking him for his help to get one of the little girls that was on the basketball team had a real interest in baseball and wanted to be an agent. And so he was trying to set her up to be an agent
under
baseball. Yeah. And so he shared that text message, but it just all kind of just seemed like disingenuous when he was talking.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not here to judge anybody's hurt and pain. We all deal about things different, but I mean, some things I feel like should have just been kept private. You know, his last text message to you should have been his last text message to you.
Right. Nobody need to know all that. I heard people on Twitter and Instagram and stuff talking about how his parents were off to the side and how Gianna is that Vanessa? Vanessa should have had them up there. You know, Kobe didn't talk to his parents when he was alive. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I feel like people need to shut up on this situation and mind their goddamn business because they don't know the whole situation. You know?
Right. And I mean, and even with Vanessa, I mean, coming from Vanessa's standpoint, they never accepted Vanessa's relationship with Kobe because of the age difference and how he came back and got her. And so he had stopped talking to them. I mean, I remember when they fell out over that. And then on top of that, then they started selling his merchandise. Yeah. And then they fell out over that. So I feel like she didn't even want to have, to be quite honest with you, she really didn't want to have the memorial like that. They begged her to do that because Kobe's been buried now for a few weeks.
Yeah. And it's just bringing back, you know, making her resuffer all over again.
Yeah. I mean, and part of it was, you know, she feels like, you know, Kobe belonged to the people too. So yeah, she did that for all his fans and stuff like that, but she really didn't want to do that.
Yeah, and I could understand that because I was thinking about that this morning. Like we as black people got to stop doing that, man, because we did it with Nipsey Hussle too. Like we wait until motherfuckers die to give them their flowers and let them know how much we appreciated them and shit, you know. I mean, it's a good thing because it, like you said, it does give the fans a send off and whoever else a send off. But I just feel like, you know, it's funny to me when somebody die and then like they album will get like 1 million streams on. You know, like to me that's fucked up. Like why can't we enjoy these motherfuckers while they're here? You know?
Right. I mean, I feel you. It is what it is. Christina Aguilera sang her butt off. She closed it out. Alicia Keys did her thing. It was all in all, it was a good service. You know what I mean? I felt I watched the majority of it while I was at work, and you know, I'll probably still be crying about Kobe for a minute. You know what I mean? Because he was one of those. The last time I felt like this, I was telling somebody, well, you remember when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
I could tell you exactly where I was when Aaliyah died. You know what I'm saying?
See, I was a bit younger.
Yeah, and I felt like when Aaliyah died, we lost somebody important. You know what I mean? Like you felt like you knew her. Yeah. And I feel the exact same way with Kobe, even though I never got to meet him. I seen him play a couple times, but I felt like, you know, he was a part of everybody in a way. You know what I mean? You watch this kid grow up. You seen the ups, you saw the downs. You saw all of it, and so this one's gonna hit close to home. You know, I wasn't I'm one of those people. I wasn't a Nipsey Hussle fan until after he passed. Now I'm a big fan of his. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I wish I would have got to listen to his music while he was still alive, and got to see some of the things that he was doing. But I'll proudly admit I didn't know who the man was.
Yeah, I didn't listen to his music. I'll be straight up with you, and that's what made me say it, because I started listening to his music after he died, and I was just like, man, that's fucked up. Like, he actually got some good tunes and shit, and I wasn't in tune with the shit while he was alive. You know, it took him passing away for me to go back and be like, let me check this nigga out. You know, like, it shouldn't be like that, but it's just, you know, so much going on in the world. And
yeah, I mean, same thing probably gonna happen with Pop Smoke. I feel like with his stuff. I mean, people not gonna realize how good that kid was, because he was a kid too.
Yeah,
he was good, man. He was on his way up there. I mean, he had a lot of girlfriends.
Yeah. They coming out. They coming out the womb.
They all talking about how loved they were, so he was taken care of. Yeah. You know, that's what I be trying to tell these girls, man. Like, y'all don't be tripping. At the end of the day, if you feeling the love, you feeling like you taken care of, what's the problem? You feel like the only one.
Let me tell you what the problem is. Motherfuckers is selfish, bro. Motherfuckers want to be selfish. You know what?
Yeah, man.
Share shit, bitch, share.
Sharing is caring. We learned that in kindergarten. We learned that in kindergarten, man.
Let's not get too far off track. Since we on the Kobe subject, we gonna keep it on the Kobe. So the next topic we had, Vanessa actually filed a lawsuit against the company that was flying the helicopter.
Oh,
so
sure.
What's that all about?
So she's saying, which she's accurate, you know what I mean, like, everybody grounded their helicopters that day, the police force and everything else. So there was no business for that company to be flying that helicopter at that point in time. And so she feels like if the police and the rest of the city said no, you know what I mean, you was just looking for a payday because you knew it was Kobe. You know what I mean?
And the pilot, I read the pilot had an infraction against him for doing the same exact thing, flying in low visibility in 2015. That just came out like yesterday, I think.
See? And so that leads me to more, you know, conspiracy theory type stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to believe these conspiracy theories at the end of the day, but I mean, it looked like somebody was trying to take Kobe out.
Yeah, man. You know, me and Cuz talked about it on our podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I've read a lot of stuff, and I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about it. They just didn't. They wanted Kobe. They didn't know everybody was going to be on that helicopter. And the sad part about it is they felt like they probably wouldn't get another opportunity at it.
Right.
They didn't do it right then and there. If you believe that conspiracy theory type stuff. But even Vanessa said it yesterday. She, in a way, she's happy that it happened where Kobe and Gigi went together, because she doesn't feel like one would be able to live without the other.
Well, I mean, neither one of them is living, so, you know. I mean, that's funny. You know, it ain't funny. I'm just trying to make a joke.
Yeah, she was like, if one would have lived and the other died, and you know, she said it would have been terrible. And as quiet as it's kept, she said she was built for this. She got the girls down here, and she said, Kobe, you take care of Gigi. We still the perfect team, and we'll be together again. So she's handling it as well as she possibly can. You know?
Yeah, I seen that on Sports Center, or not Sports Center, First Take.
Yeah. So
and me drop a little tear out of my eye. Goddamn it.
Glass is up to Vanessa, man.
I ain't drinking no liquor. I just got water.
Yeah, because you smoke, nigga. I don't smoke. So.
Hey, hydrate.
Yeah. Last thing we want to talk about today, since we got such positive feedback from unacceptable behavior for men and women, we're gonna bring it back. I got a visitor. Hold on 1 second. You trying to get in on the video now? You on the video? Well, come say hi to the people real quick, man. You want to say hi? All right, well, you got to move over there a little bit, man. I'm almost done. So, unacceptable behavior got great feedback. Got great feedback.
Yes, sir. What we going to do? We going to bring it back every week, you said?
We going to bring it back every week, because I got something to say every week.
You goddamn right. I got some complaints. I got some grievances. Hell yeah. We need to talk to HR in this motherfucker.
Right. We got grievances. So what we this week, my unacceptable behavior, we gonna keep it on hygiene, you know what I'm saying? Because we talked about last week, men sitting up in the nail salon getting a mani-pedi, which is okay to do that. It's just wrong. Bad couple. In Brandon's opinion, this is B-Bond's opinion. So we're gonna talk about dudes that your nails, man, your hygiene, man, your pussy grabbers. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you clean your stuff,
that's it.
Look at that.
That's it. And you know I'm a smoker. My shit stay long, my nigga. I got long nails, but you won't never catch a nigga dead with some dirty motherfucking nails, bro.
Yeah.
What?
At the end of the day, get that dirt up out of there. That means you ain't washing your booty, man. Because that's the only place the dirt coming from. You scratching your booty and your balls.
Man.
Clean your nails. At the end of the day, don't no lady want you to. You gotta keep your pussy grabbers clean, man.
That go for men and women. Women especially, you feel me? Keep
women, that means you digging up in your cucaracha. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, right.
That's unacceptable behavior, men and females. What you got this week, B?
Man, I got one. Men and women both, you feel me? Ain't no reason in this day and age, my nigga. It's too much shit out here. We got gum, we got mints, we got toothpaste, mouthwash, all types of shit. Ain't no reason ever in life your breath should be stinking to high hell, bro. Ain't no motherfucking reason for it.
What about
my nigga.
Sinuses, B? What about your sinuses?
Nah. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Go ahead and chew you some gum. You could pop a Mentos, something. Suck on a Jolly Rancher, anything, bitch. I ain't trying to smell. I'm not trying. Now I'm speaking about females because you know I brought this up because it had to do with a female. But men too. Ain't no reason, bro. Because I'm a smoker. I keep some shit on me to pop in my mouth in case my breath stink. Because I know my breath stink. I know. And you know when your motherfucking breath stink, bro. Go ahead, grab you something. Grab you a mint, some gum, brush your teeth, take a swig of mouthwash, something, bro. Ain't no reason your breath should be motherfucking stinking.
Ain't that true? Hey, TheraBreath. This ain't no ad. I ain't getting paid for them, but hey, everybody go out to Walmart, pick up some TheraBreath. It's a little bit more expensive. Costs about $16, but it lasts you 24 hours. You know, you just got
finna go
do what the directions
somebody today, my nigga. I'm finna cop that shit today because I can't take it no more.
You do it a couple times a day, and then by day 3 or 4, that dry mouth, because that's usually what happens is dry mouth at the end of the day, cotton mouth. You don't got that feeling no more. It keeps your mouth moist, and your breath ain't gonna be stinking. It's gonna smell like.
Nigga, but the thing that get me with people like that is you could taste.
You can
your fucking breath stinking, nigga. Like that, bruh. That should be one of the most important things because you talk to people all day. If you an adult, you gonna talk to somebody throughout the day, and you should be, aware of your surroundings enough or care about somebody else's nostrils enough to be like, make it an effort to say, my breath ain't gonna stink today. You need to wake up and say, my breath just ain't gonna stink today. On God, my nigga.
Yeah. Hey, that's a great way to end the show, man. Brush your teeth.
Brush your motherfucking teeth, man.
Chew some extra.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna end the show. I'm gonna shout out social media this week. You can follow me on Snapchat, BryceB8713. I also got another podcast, Dope Talk. You can look it up on Apple, Spotify, whatever. And shit, since we was talking about the OnlyFans, my nigga, you feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and throw the OnlyFans out there. $10 a month, bitch. You thought I was playing? Hell no, I ain't playing, bitch. Hell no, I ain't playing, bitch. Go ahead. Hey, if you wanna go ahead and fly a nigga out, go ahead and fly a nigga out. Pay for the hotel. I'm trying to get flued out, nigga. You go ahead and pay for the hotel, bitch. Go ahead and follow me on there. It's Barry O and hold on, what is it? It's Barry O and Miss Monroe, Barry O and Miss Monroe. Go ahead and follow me on OnlyFans. I do it with a little female. Yeah, just follow me, bro. Go ahead, fly nigga out for the free.
I ain't got no social media, man, but you can check Snapchat, B Noopy, you know what I mean? Because I am repping KA side to the day I die, Noop all day, you know what I'm saying? From the motherfucking Mac chapter where your bitch chose me, that's where I'm from, you know what I mean? Other than that, you can't catch me. You can't catch me. So this is another episode, Smoke and Sip, Sip and Smoke, number 4 in the books. We done added this video. Hey, I hope y'all enjoy it, man. Y'all be blessed.
Yeah.
Load 7.
Hey.